Hey guys, it's ACairconditioner and welcome back for more Genshin Impact events. Last time we did the 3.7 event, the Geniusification TCG event, and we actually learned about the origin of the TCG game actually. This time, 3.8, and there's no main story at all. There's none of the main story this time around. Instead, we're going to be doing the events only, which is really interesting. So, no prologue to Fontaine, none of that. We're ending off our journey in Sumeru with an event, which is actually really interesting. So yeah, I guess in the way we're kind of ending this party composition with the new party composition that I made specifically for events only. So that's a bit interesting. And yes, I do mean party composition as well, because again, as I said before, or as I'm going to say right now,
doesn't sound very good.
From 4.0 onwards, I'm going to be using a brand new team. With High Traveler, you will see that team when, well, Fontaine comes out. Obviously. I was not planning on keeping Dendro Traveler for long, I'll be honest. I was even thinking of using Dendro Traveler to begin with, so I think we got enough free time with this. And this is a combination of Mondstadt and Sumeru's event in a way. Because it starts off in Mondstadt, but we literally go to Sumeru anyway, so it's really interesting, to say the least. Oh.
Hey, Jean! We're here!
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler. I've been waiting for you.
Whoa, looks like Jean wasn't the only one waiting for us. Klee and Kaeya are here too. Oh, it's Paimon and Mr. Honorary Knight. It's been so long.
Yeah, we haven't seen Klee in like how many months? Kaeya.
You've caught me completely off guard this time. But then again, it's always a pleasant surprise when you two show up.
We've met not too long ago, dude.
Guess we were so excited to see Jean again that we forgot to knock. I hope we didn't startle anyone. Wait a sec. You weren't talking about anything that we're not supposed to hear, were you?
I was just showing Paimon the way. I'll leave it to you now.
Showing your guide the way? Yeah, right.
It's been a while since we last met, but I can see you two haven't changed one bit.
Yep, we still have the
Don't
classic
worry,
Panther.
we weren't discussing anything confidential.
Oh yeah?
In fact, we were just talking about you.
Really? Us?
Maybe we should let the star of the story explain it in their own words.
Yeah! Let me tell it! Let me tell it! A few days ago, I was reading Todoko Tales in the solitary confinement room when
Isn't it a
all
weapon?
of a sudden, whoosh, a letter came
Isn't
flying
Todoko Tales the
in
weapon
through
that
the
you get
window.
through 1.6?
Flying through the window? How does a letter fly? Like a bird does. It was flapping its wings. It could even talk. It said,
Oh my
well,
gosh,
it
it's
was
a
bunch of
howler.
Stuff I didn't understand.
I'm kidding.
You couldn't understand? Then it must have been talking about how to avoid solitary confinement.
Bruh.
Kaeya?
Just saying. We don't want to let a teachable moment slip by.
She's like, no.
Okay, I know. Anyway, the letter said, "Oh, Klee, are you behaving? I see you've wound up in the solitary confinement room again." Sorry about that. Mommy is busy these days and can't take you out to play. But there's good news. I have a friend who has very kindly
What is
invited
up with you,
to
Alice?
visit her.
Seriously.
Oh, so the letter's from Alice.
Seriously, what's up with Alice? The last time we met her, she literally led us to Sumeru. One way or another, she brought us there. Whether we like it or not. And yes, that was Alice, and then yes, talk about the 2.8 Going Up Archipelago event. Because that was our lead to Sumeru. But now, it's this, again. it's not even the first time we even meet Alice here. 3.5 was the Hexen Circle event. So what's going on? That sounds great, doesn't it?
In principle, yes. But the issue is that Alice's friend lives quite far from here.
Just who is Alice's
The
friend?
letter says that Mom's friend lives in Sumeru.
The Knights of Favonius could never agree to send Klee off to Sumeru on her own. But Klee is rather intent on taking Alice's friend up on this invitation.
We can go with her.
I really want to go.
You see? So we were wondering, who can we send with her on the journey? Preferably someone who's a reliable hero and with a history of saving Mondstadt.
Okay, Kaeya, you don't have to be coy about
so
it.
that's why you wanted to see us.
You don't have to be coy about it, Kaeya.
I do
We're gonna
apologize,
say yes.
but Klee gets along with you so well. We couldn't think of a more suitable choice.
Sure, we can do that, no problem, right?
I mean, by this point, it's our job by now.
Can you really, Mr. Honorary Knight?
Of course.
Yay! With Mr. Honorary Knight around, Klee's not afraid of anything.
See, I told you that he'd agree. In that case, we'll leave Klee in the trusty hands of the Traveler.
And you too, Kaeya.
Yeah, who says
You should join
who says
them.
you're exempt from this, Kaeya?
I noticed you quietly completed that backlog of paperwork we had. You deserve the chance to unwind a little.
Sneaky, Jean.
Oh, so you noticed. Well then, I suppose I have no reason to refuse.
Great! Things will go even more smoothly with Kaeya around. Still, Sumeru is pretty far. It's gonna be a long journey.
We met Kaeya Sumeru Paimon. I'm pretty sure she knows.
Mom's letter had a magic invite
I'm pretty sure he knows
inside.
where he needs to go.
Mom says we just have to all shout out where we want to go at the same time, and poof, we'll be there in the blink of an eye. Wow, well that'll definitely make things easier. It only works 3 times though, so we should only use it when we really need to. 3's plenty. 1 for the way there, 1 for the way back, and 1 extra, just for good measure.
A little
Sounds
get a
very
Jill 3 card in
mysterious.
the way.
I still think we should use it sparingly.
Oh yeah, obviously.
After all, we don't know the exact location of where we'll be headed, or what dangers we may encounter on the way.
Sorry for
Here's
the
what I
background noise.
suggest. Traveler, you're well connected. I'm sure you must have friends who are familiar with Sumeru. I say we start by teleporting to one of them. It'll give us a chance to test out the magic invite, and also find ourselves a local guide.
Okay.
That kinda makes sense. And since it has 3 uses, there's no point letting one of them go to waste.
That's one you can
Couldn't
say.
have put it better myself, Paimon. So, do you have a particular contact in mind?
Well, we need someone who's familiar with Sumeru and can be our guide. So, sounds like we need a forest ranger.
Well, we do have 2 in mind then.
And everyone knows that the best place to go looking for a forest ranger is a little place called...
Gandharvaville.
That's the one. Maybe we can get Tainari to help us.
Alright, Gandharvaville it is.
Oh, this will be really interesting actually.
Okay, I'm happy wherever we go, especially with Kaeya and Mr. Honorary Knight.
We should be on our way then. If you'll excuse us, Acting Grandmaster.
Yes, let the wind lead. I wish you a safe journey. And Klee,
Jean's still being...
I know. I'll be careful, I promise.
Jean really is the mom of the group.
Great.
Seriously.
Okay, here goes nothing. Take us to... Gandharvaville.
She might as well be Klee's freaking
Gandharvaville.
godmother by this point. Gandharvaville.
Grand Arbor Hill. Huh? No, it's not a hill. Ah, wait!
Well, it just backfires, so I know who to blame. I'm kidding.
We made it. Paimon was sure we were about to end up someplace super weird.
And we did.
Sorry, it was an
Or
accident.
not.
It's okay, Klee. Good news is this magic invite really does work.
Fascinating. One moment we're in Mondstadt, the next we're in Sumeru.
So this is where Mom's friend lives? Wow! There are so many big flowers!
Will we end up meeting another
Oh,
Hexen Circle
and
member?
jumpy mushrooms! Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Sumeru's full of strange stuff like this.
Like little flying silver fairies.
Huh? Paimon doesn't remember seeing one of those. Wait! Are you talking about Paimon?
Got ya.
Listen carefully, Klee. Those jumping mushrooms are called fungi. They may look cute, but if you get too close to one, it'll try to hit you with its cap.
Really? Okay, well, I'll hit it back with my cap.
Okay,
And
Klee.
then I'll hit it with the hood on my jacket, too. I'll definitely win if it's 2 hats against 1.
Klee still as adorable as always. Yeah, Klee, you show him.
As long as playing with hats doesn't escalate to playing with bombs.
Don't give her the idea.
Klee's our friend, so we should be able to convince her to keep this trip explosion-free.
Don't you
Right?
dare jinx it.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
I'll be extra careful not to blow anything up. I mean, I'll try my best.
Please actually
that's
don't.
very good of you, Klee. You're being very grown up today. Yep, I'm super grown up. I'm already the Spark Knight. Okay, Spark Knight. Well, keep up the good work, because very soon we'll be introducing you to a friend of ours called Tighnari in Gandharvaville.
Well, don't give her promises that we can't keep yet. So, once again, like every time, Jean. Jean's most recent introduction in terms of main story is a long time ago. I believe she made one small appearance in the 1.5 update, Eula Carried the Store quest. It's a small one, but it's an appearance nonetheless. Event-wise, pretty far back. 3.1, A Battles and Broods, the Divine Leza Fest. Next up is Klee. Technically, Klee's most recent appearance is still the 1.0 update, but it's her Kill the Store quest. The Klee Kill the Store quest. I know she made an appearance in Mona's as well, and that's 1.0, but Klee's came out after, so I give it to Klee's Kill the Store quest. As for events, it should be 3.5, Wimbledon Returns. Kaeya. His most recent appearance in the main story-wise is, I believe, 3.5, the Kari Bear story quest, the Archon quest. You know, the really messed up one? That fun one. And for events, super recent, 3.7, TCG Return, or TCG. So I actually didn't expect to see Jean in this one, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely expect to see Klee and Kaeya already, since we already know they're gonna make an appearance. And I think we know who we're gonna meet here.
Hey,
Whoa!
Look! It's Collei! Huh? And is that Eula with her? What's she doing in Gandharvaville?
Must be leaving.
Well, that's me.
I've definitely heard the other forest rangers mention somebody dressed like that before.
I see. Then it looks like my suspicions are correct. Who do we have here?
Traveler and Paimon! Huh? Oh! Kaeya and Klee are here too! Hi, Collei! It's been ages!
Oh, so you have met Collei before.
Hi, Eula! What are
And
you
Eula's here
doing
on her
here?
own accord?
Well, that question's really more for Eula.
What a coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far from Mondstadt. How's the vacation going?
Seriously? Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
Why, Eula? What happened?
Is it just Paimon, or does Eula not look particularly thrilled right now?
Oh my god, also I just realized Kaeya's name that is next to stream fourth wall breaking because fun fact about Eula, she hasn't had a rerun since 2.3. I'm not kidding. She literally barely made an appearance in the events. I'm pretty sure. Oh, and then she did make an appearance, it's the super minor one. And yeah, she hasn't had a major rerun or major role in events is 2.3. I'm being dead serious. So that's a bit fourth wall breaking there. Well, since we're all here, who's up for some afternoon tea? Afternoon tea. Jesus Christ.
Oh, cool! Great idea! Let's go!
If you're trying to accommodate me, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm fine. There's nothing embarrassing about running into colleagues in the wild.
Why?
But earlier you were...
Great. Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're all the way out here in Sumeru. Do share it with us.
Do you have some beef with Kaeya, Eula, or what? Kaeya sure looks like he's getting a kick out of this.
If you must know, it's a little complicated. But simply put, I'm searching for a cousin of mine from the Lawrence clan.
Oh, really?
He went missing recently,
A cousin?
and after searching his home, we found evidence that led us here. He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to restoring our clan to its former glory.
Oh, wow, Lawrence clan lore?
Came all the way to Sumeru for that? What was he going to do? Enroll at the academia?
That would be quite a roundabout way to achieve his goals.
I doubt he came here to learn. He's much too old to start getting a basic education now. And from what I know of him, I doubt he has any interest in intellectual pursuits. All he cares about is restoring his clan's honor. Nothing wrong with that idea in principle, but I'm not certain how fanatical he is about it. So, there's no knowing what lengths he might go to. As a knight and a member of the Lawrence clan, it's my duty to make sure he doesn't bring harm to others.
Oh, if this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action. Traveling alone to Sumeru from Mondstadt is no mean feat.
Nor is daring to make me personally concerned about his safety. He has no idea what's coming to him.
You know, underneath it all, Paimon thinks Eula's a really caring person. Yeah, she's the best! She brought me some moon pie last time.
He is
Oh,
family,
Eula's
after
just
all.
in their way, that's why.
Anyway,
Okay.
I will make sure to find him and escort him safely back to Mondstadt.
You're really going for the extra mile for him.
Now, back to you. How and why did you all suddenly show up here?
Oh, we teleported. Don't you know? I can teleport now. I'm kidding.
I'm afraid that could be tricky. Master Tighnari's still at Partis the Eye delivering his lectures.
Oh,
He isn't due back for a while. But I think I'll be able to help out. The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
The desert?
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert? I guess I'll call her Auntie Desert for now. I remember Mahamatra Sino once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert.
what rumor?
They say there's a secret domain there that can make all of your wishes come true. Wait. He said I should just call him Sino. I keep forgetting that.
I'm pretty sure that's mine.
A domain that makes people's wishes come true.
Wow. So is it true? Does it really exist?
Sounds extremely sus to me,
I
but
probably would have
sure.
believed it a few years ago. But now that I'm a little older and wiser, I think it makes sense to be more skeptical about things like this.
This explains a lot. The domain could well be a myth, but he probably figured he had nothing to lose. If you intend to search for this place, then please allow me to join you. My cousin has quite a collection of books about Sumeru desert mythology on his shelves. I highly suspect that he, too, is looking for that domain.
Can I come too? I think you might need me there.
Sure.
You'll definitely need a local guide while you're in Sumeru. And I think I have what it takes to be that person. Plus, it's a forest ranger's duty to bravely lend a helping hand to others in need.
We have every confidence in your abilities, Collei. Our party grows bigger and stronger still. What say you
I'm
to this,
surprised that
Captain
Collei doesn't have
Klee?
much to say about
I think
Kaeya,
it's
though.
super
Knowing the
cool.
manga.
I read in a storybook that on your own you can only have a drop of happiness, but in a group you have a whole ocean.
Really?
So I'm sure Mom's friend will be super happy if I show up to visit and bring a whole bunch of friends with me. That's the spirit. In that case, let's get the magic invite to take us there.
Don't waste it, Paimon. Oh, really? We're just gonna... Okay.
Whoa! This desert is huge!
Why is there a sandstorm again?
Wow.
Oh, no,
what
it's
an
just a
incredible
tornado.
sight.
Yes, the scenery is quite magnificent.
Eula?
Are you okay, Eula? You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Just taking a moment to acclimatize. The air here is much drier than in Mondstadt.
I mean, yeah, it's a desert.
This area doesn't look very habitable, and I don't see a domain entrance nearby either.
Oh no. I didn't pronounce the destination wrong. Did I? I mean, I don't think I did. Nope, you got it right. It definitely wasn't your fault. I said Gandharvaville wrong earlier, but we still ended up in the right place.
Klee's right. We're in the right place. There's no doubt about that.
Phew. Maybe the entrance is hidden under a sand dune.
Who knows? We'll just have to start by looking around.
Oh, thank you, Tumbleweed.
Oh, I'm so tired and so thirsty.
We should have found something by now. Unless there's a problem with the magic invite.
Huh? How could that happen?
Or the thing we're looking for is not
Uh-oh.
obvious.
Did I break it by accident? But I didn't do anything. Todoko will back me up. I'm innocent. It's definitely not your fault, Klee. See? Not even a wrinkle on it.
If the domain is somewhere nearby,
Does Mr. Honorary Knight have an idea?
instead of us trying to find the domain,
Paimon knows where you're going with this.
yes, we could try the domain to find us. Oh yeah, we could try getting the domain to find us.
Interesting approach. Assuming we're right about this magic invite. That is to say, if it was sent from within the domain, the invite likely has some sort of connection to it.
Oh, I get it now. Plus, I know a super special trick we can use.
What kind of trick? Can you teach it to us too?
Of course! Mom said that if I ever need help, I just need to shout this out loud. Magic invite, Klee needs your aid. Do something now so Klee's not afraid. Look, something flew over.
Wait, that's when that actually happens? There it is.
It looks like a bottle.
Remarkably effective. That's one trick I'll be keeping up my sleeve in the future. You should make a note of it too.
Okay,
Eula.
Kaeya, why are you just taking
Absolutely
a jab
not.
at Eula?
It's not my style.
I suppose bottles are pretty common in Sumeru mythology. So, is this supposed to be the entrance to the domain?
Or this domain itself?
A domain? In a bottle? Huh. Well, if there's one thing we learned in Liyue, it's never judge a domain by its cover.
I mean, yeah, we own one like we own something like this.
This really is the way in. Come on, reach out with your hand.
Let's see what happens.
We made it. Oh, that answers that question. There's a path. I'm gonna take a look.
Hey, don't run off and leave us all behind.
Now, before we continue on, Eula and Collei. Starting off with Eula. Her most recent appearance in terms of events, again, same as Jean. 1.5, Eula killed the story quest. It is her killed the story quest after all. And she hasn't made an appearance in the main story since. Event-wise, it should be 3.5 when Wim returns. She actually made an appearance with Amber, I'm pretty sure. So I guess that's where Collei would actually know about Eula. I guess. Now for Collei, Her most recent appearance in the main story is 3.2, Sumeru's Act 5, the finale. Event-wise is actually 3.6, the Academia event, Parade of Provenance. Also, look at this music. I like it a lot.
Look! There's a huge garden here!
Incredible. It looked so small from the outside.
But on the inside is a giant
Everyone,
domain.
I suggest that we stop here for a moment. We should take stock of our surroundings before deciding on our next course of action.
Since we're in a bottle, has anyone heard the story of the magic bottle?
Oh, you mean the one about King Deshret and the genie in a bottle? I've read it before, but I struggled with some of the vocabulary. What's the story about, Kaeya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went to Bottle Land. But I don't think there was a magic bottle in that one.
Don't worry, Klee. I can tell you all about the story of the magic bottle. But if you keep running off on your own, you'll miss all the good parts.
Oh. Okay, I got it. I'll stay with the group from now on.
Collei, what's wrong?
You sense it too, don't you, Collei? Something's not quite right.
Yeah, the scenery here is beautiful, but it's too quiet. And there's no sign of Klee's Auntie Desert here anywhere.
I guess that's right.
Maybe Auntie Desert lives way further down inside. This place is super big, just like Fischl's Immer Nachtreich.
How do you know about that one, Klee?
Way to go.
You weren't with us in that
Guess
journey.
we won't know until we get there. Let's keep going.
How would she know about the Immernacht
Hopefully
Rush?
we'll meet her soon.